football.
So, Jets lose to the Steelers last night, 37-15.
Called it. I told you.
You didn't call shit. You were just rooting for the Steelers.
I told you.
Let me say something real quick.
I'm praying on Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers' downfall. Aaron Rodgers is an a-hole. He is not cool, bro. I don't like him. Well, I don't care. I don't care.
Wait. Slow down a little bit. We got a lot to discuss here. So there was like a lot of change in this game. Steelers changed their quarterback, which everyone was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're 4-2."
Yeah.
Justin Fields is not playing great, but he's playing good enough to win games. And now you're like, that's so rare. That never happens. You don't change your quarterback when you're winning games.
Right.
That's a big risk, especially when Justin Fields wasn't playing bad. He was playing decent.
And
getting a lot of rushing touchdowns. Their defense was playing great. They're literally winning their division, or they're tied with the Ravens now. And then, obviously, the Jets acquired Devontae Adams. This is supposed to unlock that Jets offense. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae go back for days. They're besties.
And they were exes, and now
they're living together. Who knows if they're sleeping in the same bed? They got a bunk bed situation going on. Maybe Devontae's sleeping underneath the bed. Who knows? Tickling his back in the middle of the night.
Hey, tickling his feet.
But I didn't think that like they were gonna go off last night because it's the first game back. It's gonna take time.
Yeah.
I didn't start them in my fantasy team because of that reason. But I didn't think they were gonna lose. I thought like, okay, Devontae's gonna have a slow start, but they're still gonna win. That defense last year was great. This year has been a little worse. But I was like, okay, this is like a must win for the Jets. It's a tough game, but I think they're gonna win. I thought Russ was gonna look rusty. He didn't look rusty at all. And then the reason that you're saying you hate Aaron or whatever is because in the post conference he basically blamed the media right away.
Well, he blames everybody but himself. He needs to do a lot of self-reflection. He doesn't take any accountability.
Well, he does take accountability, but he takes it after he blames everyone else.
Yeah, so exactly.
It
was my own line. There wasn't flags, and like you'll see him in the game complaining like flags. Like it's like, okay, bro, like just play the game. Do like, for example, like there was a video of a press conference when they asked Patrick Mahomes, and they're like, hey, like, do you think that you could be playing better as a quarterback? And he was like, oh yeah, 100%. And like he just like it was a great response. He self-criticized himself, and then he was like, but you know, I'm gonna work on it. I have a great team around me, good coaches, like, you know what I mean? Like he had nothing but great things to say about his team, and that's what Aaron needs to do. Like he just like kind of blame Mike Williams after that one catch. Yeah. Like he also blamed Alan Lazard after one catch too. Like he just kind of like complains.
I think he's frustrated right now.
I get it.
That's fine. You know, he's a lot of pressure on him. They fired the coach,
but it can
and a lot falls on his back. The defense hasn't played good though. Let's all admit that. The defense hasn't played up to their potential. They're supposed to be a top 5 defense, and they allowed Russell Wilson and Pickens to score 37 on them. Russell Wilson, this was his first game since last December. Almost a full year since Russell Wilson has played, and he was looking like the fucking Seahawk Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Like the Jets have one of the best rosters on paper in the league, and they're 2-5. They're fucking 2-5 with their offense is probably one of the best in the league on paper.
Low key, the Steelers are kind of scary because if you think about it, if Justin Fields played good enough to win games, Russ is playing good enough to win games, their defense is elite. Their O-line is good enough. Their coaching is great. Special teams was good. There was one bullshit call on special teams though. But if one of those quarterbacks goes down, like they're not in a situation where like they're fucked. Like
I'll tell you this: if Russell Wilson plays like that every game, they have a chance with that defense.
They could definitely go far.
The problem is that they're in the same division as the Bengals and the Ravens.
Bengals are ass,
and they gotta play the Ravens twice still, and the Bengals twice.
Bengals, Ravens though. That's a good matchup because Lamar is dangerous. He can run, he can throw. Those are the scary.
But I agree though that like no one's really talking about them like in a playoff situation, but they're a sneaky team. I don't think anyone wants to play them with how good that defense is. You got the terrible towels. Get the terrible towels going crazy in Heinz Field.
Hey, yo, look at the arm.
Look at the arm. Where's my elbow?
a lot of what a crazy thing too is like maybe they plan on playing like Justin Fields or Russ depending on their matchup too. A lot of people don't think about that, but if they have a defense where they're not disciplined enough where they can't, stop the run of a quarterback, like they might put in Justin Fields because he can run. He's dangerous.
From what I heard, per sources, per chains actually,
per Adam Schefter,
they haven't played any divisional opponents, so they basically Mike Tomlin was the only one that made the decision. It wasn't like a owner decision, but he wanted to see what this offense would look like with Russell Wilson before it came to a point where Justin Fields is, like they wanted to see what they have with Russell Wilson before it's too late. Instead of waiting till week 16, wait till the playoffs to put Russell Wilson in. They wanted to see what this offense looked like with him instead of Justin Fields. And it looked better than with Justin Fields. So I think he will be the quarterback moving forward unless it but Russell Wilson, he didn't at least the game that we watched, there were some throws that he was missing. They were showing Mike Tomlin. He was looking like
there was one where his eye was twitching. Do it.
It looked like
eye was literally like.
You could.
He's like, what is this monstrosity I'm watching? He looked like he was gonna pull his hair.
Nah, out. He was trying to hold back his real face.
Yeah,
like when you had that resting bitch face, literally, and he was trying to hide it. He was like, because there was two throws. There was two throws in a row that was 5 yards off. And
bro. There was one where it was he threw it, he was wide open, and it hit the ground. Yeah. And I was just and that's the one where they turned to him, and he was like,
yeah,
what the
some
fuck?
Some of the looks that he was giving them was funny, but